Welcome back to the Conelanders Set of Course League, Round 1, Season 3 at Vallelunga. We have the B main feature. Now we're in the B main feature because we came stone dead last in our Heat 1. So the top 10 went through, we came 16th, so that's well down. We're here with all the crew who finished 11th and below in their various heats for various reasons, whether just a solid heat or out, whatever there is. So this round had qualifying, so there's no preset order, and it's a 15 lap race, which means we will have to stop for fuel at some point. Now, I shall show you my qual.
So tense around every turn.
Oh yeah, it is. So here we are, we're going to the last turn, we're going to try and carry a ton of speed out of it. Well, this lap, I believe, is also a hot lap, so you can't compromise it too much.
Sorry if I put you off.
So that was a PB for qualifying, so that was our new fastest. So these first two corners, just barely lean on the steering wheel, just carry as much speed as you can through.
Oh crap, I ran out of fuel.
And you have the orange mark, brake. Shove it in, just miss the apex, carrying the speed all the way around. Good speed down the straight, hurrah. We're out in the middle of the road for some reason, we'll get back over here, change to 5th. Try and swing it in here nice and tight, but we missed the apex with the lift, but we carry good enough speed through, so we haven't lost too much. Get all the way down to 3rd. Try and get it back towards the apex for nailing the throttle. Nice and early, excellent. Break down to 2nd for this one. She's a tight one. The power early. And low the oversteer, but we'll catch it. Now, hardest corner here. We gotta watch out for sausage curb on the inside.
No worries, that went around.
Just about miss it. Nice and tight. Miss the ones on the far side. Keep the throttle buried. Lovely. Last turn coming up. Gotta bring it all the way down to 3rd. Just kiss the apex, don't get too much on it or it'll spin you. Bury the throttle up to 4th, peg it for the line.
Oops, sorry.
That was
Excellent, so we got a 128.742.
that was my controller deciding it didn't want to control anything.
And 2nd at the time, but two guys managed to pip us, so we start on 4th. So in a heat we had an awful start, we got absolutely mugged on the start line, because we stayed first bit too long, so
Here we go, good luck guys.
Here we go.
hopefully this one's better. Oh, we gotta be good this time. I think we're starting to clear our lead partially to our right, so we should be able to, move across there. And we give
Nice bump to
NCW a lovely little bump. So we've lost a couple of places, but we're not doing too bad. We're going to brake nice and early so we don't run anyone over. Oh, Nihon gets a bump there. Oh no, he gets taken out.
Dang it, guys! Come on, really?
That was my fault.
None of you can brake properly. Come on.
Nihon understandably miffed about that. That was
Are we doing this?
not good racing. But he got caught in the grass on the inside of me. I was fairly well inside and just bounced across, couldn't do a whole lot, and Nihon happened to be the unfortunate soul who got tagged. So that's put us down to 7th. We started at 4th, so we've lost 3 places.
Did I hit you on the side or something?
You hit me in the rear,
see
and my
what we
race
can
is
do about
over. So thanks.
Oh, contact ahead.
Sorry.
Oh, that'd be enough.
Oh, we just missed him. Woohoo! Okay,
Well, somebody hit me and ruined my race.
so that's back to 5th.
I was hitting the rear.
Back to 5th, behind Gems here. And we have a nice little gap behind, so we don't have to worry
Because
about
I
anything
cut to the
behind.
right.
Because all I saw was somebody come flying in and ram me.
Yep, that was the incident. So behind Gems, we had him in qualifying by a couple of tenths, so we should be able to at least keep up with him, if not get a pass on him.
Like they didn't even brake.
So let's see what we can do.
You know who you are.
We think about going too wide, but decide against it because is no point trying to go too wide here.
Kidding. This fucking controller.
But we still got to run on him. Still got to run. We're not going to try it. We're going to break on time.
Sorry.
Oh, and he breaks late. He's gone. He's gone. He holds it back.
line.
Oh, it's just tight.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh, that was really close. I got scared there for a moment.
yep, that was close, all right. That was close. But no contact. The only contact we have so far is with NCW on the first lap, where he slowed in the straight, or I got a lot more draft than I was expecting, or something happened where we tapped a fellow Irishman, but we'll get over it. Okay, so Gems gets us back on the inside, but we'll have the inside for the next corner, which is the hairpin, so we should get him. We'll break on time. Get it all turned in. Don't spin it, don't spin it, don't spin it. Yes. Although he's still alongside us.
What's up?
Yeah, we got control of the corner. Nice. And we hold good speed. Excellent.
Replay at the end.
Okay, so we gotta keep watching for Gems behind us. We should be able to hold on to this.
No. I just was curious what happened. That's all. I'm not like angry at anyone.
I'd like to know.
We got
if
7
like,
seconds
passed
to
the right, and I thought-
Jolo out front.
It was me.
And let's see if we can close it up a bit.
But I thought you didn't leave early, so I
Still
got
4
back
seconds
a
to
little bit.
roll it.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I mean, at this point, it's not really like worth, getting angry over or fighting.
Guys, conceal your pitchforks.
No, don't conceal the pitchforks. Throw the pitchforks out. It's a race.
If you want a phrase to live by for the Assetto Corsa League, that's it. Throw the pitchfork away.
Replays, since you're talking about it.
After
Okay.
the race,
Yeah, there'll be a
there's an
button up top that says save replay, and you can click on that.
Ooh, we nailed it through that time. We're pulling it at
As
Gems.
you leave the server,
So at this point now, I'm
results show up.
not
It
looking in the
says
mirror
replay
anymore
and
for Gems.
return.
I'm now focusing ahead. We've pulled the gap to Gems, and I'm not too worried unless we make a mistake.
Right.
But we're looking good thus far. Starting to get into that rhythm. We pulled a 131 while battling with Gems. Let's see what we can do on our own. That was nice. Starting to really get the hang of that corner, which is much easier to do when we have enough frames per second. It was quite hard in the heat judging it because the frame per second issues I was having were
within a second, Marsden used DRS.
guys, same Formula 1.
Dirts and turds.
But yeah, trying to get those corners nailed with frame per second issues was really hard, and you can see the result reflected.
I had to back out.
So we're now 6 seconds on Jolo, so we gained a second on that lap, and that was a 28.8. So that was just a hair off our quality time, about just over a 10th. Ain't bad. So in quality time, you're going all out. Well tucked in, nice. Slow down, get the power down. Cool, make a catch right now. Well, we're still trying to catch this, the pit strategies. So you can pit early and get some clean air or clear track and just go for it. You can pit halfway through
Outside.
and kind of make your 50-50 split. Or you can pit towards the very end and have a short last stint. Now, Marsden's just gone for the early stop, which
Nice short.
if he's been held up by Jolo, is not a bad call because he can now get back, get some empty track behind everyone, and get on with his own race, get some good times down, and hopefully lead from them. So an
Oh my
undercut.
god, they're so slow doing the tyres.
Oh, I'm not sure if you heard that, but Marsden was complaining about how slow they were doing the tyres, and it transpires it was about 20 seconds.
Good luck in traffic.
But he'll have fresh tyres, so who knows?
Coming out of the pits.
I had planned that I would do a longer first stint as possible, so fill the tank right up and go as long as you can. That way you're like racing the lightest car possible for as long as possible, is my theory. And plan was to go to lap 11. If we're still going to fuel on lap 11, we'll go to lap 12. And I worked out, you can see at the top right there, there's the minimum amount of... Sorry, I have 10 litres there, which is the minimum amount of fuel I think I need to be able to get to the finish. That's based on the in-game calculator. Now I have the tyres selected, but I've heard Marsden saying that
How many
the
laps is the
tyre
tank?
was slow. So I went, I have 3 laps at
13.
the end. 3 to 4 laps. Tyres not going to be worth it. So you saw there, I just deselected. I said, no tyres. I'm just going to take fuel. It's going to be splash and dash. So right now we're running good lap times. We did another 128. Now we're on a 129 flat. And we're 4 seconds to Joel now. So we caught up 3 seconds in as many laps.
I think I cost myself the race.
That's not bad going. And we've got Rotor X ahead now. We're starting to catch up with him. Get that corner quite good. We've pulled a 2-second gap to Gems, so we can stop worrying about him altogether and just focus on what's ahead. Oh, that was sweet again. Oh, we're definitely catching Rotor. We are definitely catching Rotor.
Inside. Shadow.
We're still half struggling with that corner.
Shit, inside.
Okay, Rotor is pitting, so that'll promote us from 3rd to 2nd.
No problem, no problem.
You can see him there on the pit road. So this will put us up to 2nd behind Jolo, and we are now almost in direct competition with him. So guys have pitted hoping that they can make up time on the course of the race. So yeah, Rotor went almost in the halfway point there. Start lap 7, just before the halfway point of the race. So
Did you pit
That's
or
his strat.
spin?
with Jim still behind us, NCW
Because I just saw you disappear and I was
hasn't
like, oh, no, he
pitted,
didn't spin,
and
did he?
Leon hasn't pitted. So top 5 here have not pitted yet. So that was a 28.9, so another good lap. We're turning out these laps all within about 1/10 of each other, which is really nice. And I'm really finding my rhythm, and I'm really getting assured in myself that this long first stint is right, because I'm in the groove. I'm setting down these pretty consistent laps. For me, this is consistent. This is very consistent. I'm not going wild, I'm not spinning it out of the hairpin there. I'm usually getting that turn a bit better than that, which is pretty good. It's been consistent, and I'm getting a good feel for what the car's doing. You might be using a bit too much tyre, but we can live with that.
Probably had no choice.
Guys still talking about tyres and how long it's taking, so I'm definitely assured in myself now that not taking tyres is going to be the way to go. Especially with that 3-lap stint, it's not going to be a 3 or 4 lap stint. Yeah, 11 or 12, yeah, it's been 3 or 4 laps. So yeah, it's not going to make enough of a difference for me to be on fresh tyres, because I won't feel the benefit. If this was the A feature, which is 20 laps, then it might be worth it, because your tyres going to be pretty well worn by the end.
No, I've been lapped many times.
Aces I was talking to afterwards, he did a 2-stop strategy, and I don't know where the thinking was in that. I really don't. But that was not my strategy to call. So we're holding pretty stationary to Jolo. He hasn't pulled away, we haven't caught up, and we're still turning, similar lap times, 129.2. That was a little bit slower, if anything, but we're doing okay. We're starting to see a good bit of wear on the tyres. Our fuel is diminishing as it should. Joel is still cracking on. How did this play out? So behind us, NCW is just pitted. Okay, so he pitted on lap 8. Nihon's taking
Look out,
worthless, and I believe Ollie is still not stopped.
Thanks, sir.
That's a PB, nice. So that's a 1:28.839. So just under a tenth off my quali lap. It's nice, it's very nice. So Viperian here, he runs wide. I'm not sure, did he intentionally run wide to let me by?
Thank you, Viper.
Or just outbraked himself. Either way, he stayed out of the way, which was awesome stuff. Well done, Viperian. That's nice to see. Just keep running your own race.
Joe, did you pit already?
So,
Nope.
still holding a pretty constant gap to Jolo. Not able to catch him,
Is anyone
but he's
ahead of
able
me?
to get away at the same time. So this is a one mistake race. At 4.5 seconds, it's a one mistake game. We get a little bit wide. Astro can be very slippy. Throw it in. We nail it. That was sweet. And Jolo diving for the pits on lap 9. So he's just after the halfway point. This is interesting now. So now we take the lead. With 5 laps to go, we have at most 2 laps of fuel left. We gotta pit sometime. Keep it nice and smooth through there. Hang it out.
Rejoining.
So that's how long Jolo's pit time took. We run terribly wide. Ooh, we just keep it under control.
What place you in, Marzen?
I see your blue ass right now.
That's Jolo and Marsden trying to figure out where each other are after their pits.
Get used to the sight.
Jolo's fun on the radio. He's chatty, witty. Not afraid to speak his mind, but yeah, he's good fun on the radio. We'll see more of him later.
So much for my strategy.
So coming up to lap 11 now, we're catching up on
What was your strategy?
GMFS. Can't remember exactly. Yes, it is.
7th pit and get back
Yeah,
to
that's
the 7th.
GMSF. Wow, I always get that one wrong.
So I figured everybody else would pit, but I guess the pits are shorter than that.
So we haven't got our fuel light yet, and the fuel light usually means, I think it's 5 litres, which means just under a lap and a half. No, just over a lap and a half, my apologies. It's about 3 litres a lap. That's more than that, surely? Yeah, it's about 3 litres a lap, give or take. So, yeah, at 5 litres, we've just about a lap and a half. So we haven't got it yet, so
Front 3 have to pit soon.
what's that?
Nah, it's pieces.
Front 2
Yeah.
then.
Who did?
So just myself.
NCW.
NCW's pitted, and myself and Nihon still have to pit.
Coming out the pits if anyone's around me. Nope, no one's around.
Did you take tires in, see?
No. So I'm
Oh,
hoping
that's
for the
fine.
best.
Nice, good try.
I went for tyres.
Okay, so we've got the fuel
I did
light
too, don't worry.
there, which means now we have about a lap and a half. We've got to kind of keep getting round. So we definitely have a lap left. So we're going to go for this extra lap and see what happens. We'll feel out the tyres, burn out a bit more fuel, and see where we go. Yeah, our tyres fairly toasty on the front left there. Fairly toasty and fairly warm. Looks like Nihon stays out. Ooh. That was
See him
no
coming
mistake, wasn't
inside.
he? Nihon looks like he's hanging out with me as well, which is interesting. I think he's the only one to hang out as long as with me.
Fight, fight, fight.
I don't know if
You're
anyone else in
inside.
the race who's still out. So we get our jink through here. It's pretty good, a bit much curve on the inside, but worked out fine. Keep it neat and tidy for these last couple of ones before we dive for the pits, because we won't make it around again. Oh, JM's gone wide and found some barrier. Let's keep it tight, and give him room. He gave us room. Excellent.
I was worried, so I broke early on that one.
We're really down to the orange of the fuel light now. Keep it together. Alright, let's dive for the pits.
Cheers, Aces.
So we're taking 10 liters of fuel, no tires. This should be quickish.
My controller's deciding that it can't even again.
There's the box. Stop.
What controller are you using?
Just over 3 seconds stationary.
PlayStation
Fuel.
4.
And off we go. Go.
The latency is just absolutely terrible
Oh,
sometimes.
this is the worst drag. I look down the
I use a 360 controller.
real-time box now and I see Jolo's still 16, 17 seconds
Yeah,
behind.
mine's
Like,
wired too.
what?
Oh, okay. No.
But
I
don't worry,
already
let's
have
just
problems
keep
with the 360
going.
controller.
My computer
Get
can
back up to
barely
speed.
handle a set of course on its own, so I imagine it's
So
yeah,
we haven't
right.
taken tires, so we might be a bit slithery,
Yeah, I get you.
but
I
I think we
was
can handle it.
Did you hear
And
what's on the
it
outside?
looks like we have a 12-second gap to Jolo.
You're on the inside, that's really good to pit on.
12, 11 seconds, which ain't bad. We got a nice margin there,
Lunacy.
and we don't have to push. Crucially,
Just
we
every
don't
now
have
and
to
then
push for
I'll
this
like
stint. We can
slam
just...
on the brakes and it'll just
jet
keep
around.
accelerating. Which is the most annoying
Of
thing.
course we're
about
going to
playing
push the first one, just to be sure.
Hey, Pipe, are you gonna pit?
I've pitted.
Already have.
Pitted just there.
What'd you take? Just like 5 liters and go?
10.
Gotcha.
I took 15.
I didn't change
Actually,
tires.
I took 20, no tires.
I don't know how the hell you're
Slow
running.
down a little, Pipe.
Yeah, I didn't take tires either.
No way, man.
Come on, please, I want to win.
If it doesn't go.
Fight for it.
Yeah, I'm going to shut up now and just let the...
He's got a massive gap
There.
right now.
He
If
does.
I make it, it's clutch on fuel.
Run out of fuel, please.
Okay,
That short pit might work for you.
I'm
Yep.
going to let
That was my
the
strategy
team radio
too.
roll here, because from here on in
Yeah,
it's
nice.
rather interesting, and I can't be that interesting on my own.
Did you just lap me that period? I think you just lapped me.
I played it kind of safe with the pit. Marsden did too, I think.
Yeah, which was a mistake, to be honest.
Well, you pit early too.
Yeah, I pitted on that 5.
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
pitting
6.
early is not a smart thing to do.
Yeah, but I was able to push.
I was pushing the whole time too. I was running 129s the whole time on
Whoa, wait.
used tires.
On your left, Aces.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, I feel bad because I'm gonna pit lap Aces twice now.
Oh no, I was lapped 3 times in the last one. No, it wasn't 4 times. And I'm not actually making it up. I was lapped about 3 or 4 times. I hate this game. I don't even know why I'm playing it still.
Okay, so
Don't
at
worry,
this
I
point
hated
we're
it
about
when
to
I
get
first
into
played it.
fuel safe mode, because that fuel light came out about halfway around the lap.
You'll
so
be
we're
alright.
really close to what we can do. That was a small lift and close. Just watch the rest of the lap. We will be lifting and coasting before the big braking
Just
zones.
remember, I was last at almost every race for 2 seasons.
Pipe, if you could spin, that'd be great.
Fuel slow.
Yeah, same for you
Let's
too,
see what I
Viper.
can do.
Win, please.
Just run out of fuel or something.
I'm noticing the white flag on this lap.
Yeah, it's the second to last lap, or last lap.
It's
Okay.
because we've been lapped.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Pipe, run out of fuel. Where you at on fuel, buddy?
We're into the red.
Yes.
He's gonna make it, you know.
He's gonna make
I
it.
know he
It's gonna
will.
be
It's gonna be
insane.
awesome.
I'm saving.
He's got a
Break
good
out,
gas.
break out.
Racers coming through. Coming through. Thank you.
I feel like Alexander Rossi.
Definitely.
Just keep on the throttle. On the throttle.
Oh
Stay
no,
on the
Viper!
Getting closer.
My
Told
fuel
you,
light just
told you
came
I
on.
would.
Viper, I'm coming by soon.
I'm going. Should be a.
Oh, damn, Viper, you could have had an awesome race there. Oh well.
Don't think I can mess up now. It's a win! Okay, it's the B feature, but still, it's a win. It's my win.
That's
Pipe
not
with the
bad.
undercut. Wow.
Good race.
That was fantastic.
That was an amazing race. Good race, guys.
Good race, guys.
Shout it down till everyone's finished. So that was the B feature, and that was a heck of a lot of fun. There was a lot of different strategies going on, and it was interesting. Absolutely interesting. We'll just take a quick look at standings from that one. Yep, there's myself on first, Jolo, Marzen, NCW, Nihon, Rotor, Gems, Ollie, Shadowwolf, Gemma, SF, Viperian, and Aces bring up the rear. Over the race for the fastest laps, I had the fourth fastest lap, but ended up finishing first. I had the fastest first sector of anyone, but I was, what, 3/10? No, 6/10 down in the sector 3 and not far off in sector 2. And to move further down, and we see the lap chart. So I had a poor start. I lost a couple of places, ended up 7th actually, but I finished the first lap on 5th. And then as people pitted, just worked my way up. I didn't actually, the only person I passed was Gems. Don't think I passed anyone else on track. So that was just a good strategy call of not tires. Man, that was fun. If we go now and take a look at the table, we have Cone, Maestro, and Sharky all at the top there, 44, 42, 44, 44, and 42, with Gem Knight and Cervatus quite close by, both on 40, so the top is quite close. And moving down, you got like Sebi Powers, Carl, Numbers, Cowboy, Jump, Incarcerant is the top Irishman. You got Mac. And from our heat, we have Jolo's actually the head because he did okay in the heat, and NCW Nihon all ahead of me because they actually got points in their heats. I took 8 points, so that brings me to 24th overall, and the 5th highest rookie, I believe. And not participating this week was Spooky Racer and Psychedelics. So unfortunate to them, but the way that one played out. So we'll see you all next week in Monza, which will be a speed fest with chicanes. Oh boy. Slán go fóill.